Okay, this is going to be a quick and dirty run over of the new pistol radio and its abilities. It started out life, and you can tell from the actual pistol part and the battery case and the steering wheel that this started out life as a FlySky GT3B. But first thing I did was basically install a AR-Uni 32-bit motherboard that runs AR-9X. And if we go through the classic setup here, we can see that we've got all of the basic functionality of AR-9X, including different models. Let's see if we can find one that's got some functionality in it that isn't normal. So we've got the Dingo. It runs, if we go back into the menu, you can see that you've got the protocol is XJT, which means it's an FrSky. It's got telemetry, all the wonderful little things. As far as the mixer is concerned, in this particular model, we've got steering, we've got throttle, we've got elevator and aileron, and then all of the pots. And that basically takes us to the next step, which is, what all does this hardware-wise have? Well, we've got the traditional steering wheel and throttle stick, but then on top of that, we've got 4 on-off switches. We've got 4 pots. You can see them moving in the little center spot there. And we've got 2 3-position switches. These ones over here, these are the trim buttons for the steering and the trim buttons for the throttle. We've got a what they call a 7-way navigation switch, because we've got, if we go into the menu, you've got a down arrow and an up arrow, but you've also got a wheel that allows you to spin things much faster than an up arrow or a down arrow. And then when you go into your function menu, you can get, your little spinny wheel thing allows you to do much faster stuff. You got your left and right, up and down. So that's how you navigate all of the AR-9X functionality. If you look, you can see the steering wheel is moving the one side back and forth, and then the throttle is moving that same side up and down. But the one feature that this has that has made it kind of fun is this little guy right here, and these 4 buttons here. These are the trim for what would be the aileron and elevator on a stick radio. And this is a Sony PlayStation thumbstick, where basically when you're holding this in your hand, it sits right underneath basically the side of your thumb, and you can move it around just like you would move the standard joystick on the right side of your radio. So this, for the Dingo, which is the current model, that's actually set up left and right on the thumbstick is left and right on the rear wheels. Of course, in addition to all of that functionality, I am running the version of AR-9X that's called AR-Sky 9X, so it will support the telemetry coming back on the FrSky 2.4 gigahertz module, and it will also support the FrSky style telemetry coming back on the OpenLRS modules that I also have. So for something like my Delta submarine, the up and down motion on the thumbstick here will allow me to use the forward diving planes, or on the blueback or the Sculpin the rear diving planes. So this pistol radio will actually run about half of the submarines I own. It doesn't have enough knobs and switches and buttons for the Alvin to do all that the Alvin can do, but I'll build another radio for that. So if there's any other questions you have, just post them down in the comments and I'll see if I can answer them, or if we need to, we can go with another video.